Now I am so close to smelling that 5k that I was going to treat my subs over on Ticketh of the Tocketh to a little Easter egg over on this channel. So, today I will be reviewing my past legacy on YouTube, my past legacies on the internet. I'm going to try and find pieces of YouTube material or maybe some vines that I used to do, and maybe I can react to those and you can come and enjoy the ride. And maybe, you don't even have to be subscribed to my TikTok over there. You know, this could just be a fun video. I've been around for a while now, so I'm sure that you'll be able to see the evolution of change. There's no better place to start than back in the Vine days. Back in 2014, when I started doing Vine.
Moved in across the street, creeping me the hell out. Stand there, eating and staring.
That one with the sheep was filmed at my mum's old house. The big ass fields opposite her, and they'd filled them with sheep. Something to wake up to in the morning. I wasn't expecting that at all. To wake up, look out my window instead of... Because we usually get some stags. We have a couple of stags there. Obviously, where I live, it's famous for stags and deer and whatnot. So we'd have them. But then sheep? Wasn't expecting that at all. I redid this one.
How the bugger have I done that? I just need your email address. It's emailkid89@hotmail.com. The position's been taken.
That is actually a very accurate representation of how I've lost a job in the past. A few jobs in the past. Had a very, very embarrassing email address. Sure that, oh my, it was good for the job. What was it? The original one back in the day. I'm sure I don't use this email address anymore, so I can say this one. So I think the one that I used to use in high school was West Midlands Bum. Bum is like hobo at essence. But people were getting really, really wrong idea from that, and obviously you can make the same assumptions that they did. Turns out that I am now. So maybe their assumptions are right. Maybe that was a dual-edged sword. I don't know.
Give me your name, or else you get me. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
I had to re-record the start of that. So that's why it looks really odd in comparison to the rest of that video. It got copyright claimed because he had the Naruto theme tune in. Obviously the swords from Naruto.
I was just looking at new ways to tie ties. How amazing does this Trinity not look?
Look how young! Look how young I am! Look at my hair! Oh my god. Oh, that one was gruesome. See here, I still can't make beds. I have to get Ben here to make them for me or help me because I'm terrible.
As part of his anger management, Logan has taken up knitting. It has not gone well.
I couldn't imagine a more funnier thing than Logan from the X-Men trying to knit as an anger management, as a way to cope with anger management. Am I the only one that respects my skin?
Those great aerial shots by strapping your phone to a helium balloon. I didn't do this though. I didn't. But
Not that you needed to know this, but that wasn't a helium balloon at all. Obviously, I would have never been able to get my phone back. I actually attached it to a long GoPro. I think it's like 15 meters or something. Selfie stick. And I'd gradually just edge it up into the sky as I was going along, and I'd try and do it as smooth as possible, as it looked like it was floating away. It actually worked out very well indeed.
Burn everything. Toast, dinner, cereal. Ah, with the tips. Expect me to talk? Expect you to go deliciously with some chocolate biscuits.
Me trying to do a James Bond thing there.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with it. Who the hell keeps drawing cats all over my equations? It's the same. We all put our trousers on, one leg at a time. I knew I was doing something wrong.
I don't even know what that sound is. The most random ass sound. As I'm jumping off this sofa, trying not to break my ankles on the landing. Just...
I'm buying it. I found the perfect chair. Did you even check to see how big it was? Of course I did. It's all in it. Do you want to see my impression of Predator? The hell is that? Damn it! My
one weakness. Back in the day, I didn't really have the storage, so there was only a few that I could save from Vine, so that was the ones that I did. I wish I could have saved so much more. There was so much more in there. There was a horror-themed one that was a really good one. There was one I tried like 150 times to get this hat on a bear halfway across the room, and I needed to like flip it in the air and flip it across, because it used to be that guy used to be really big on Vine. Somebody has skills, or I've got skills. You remember that guy? I used to love him, and I did a few recreations of a few different things. I lost all of them. I did for a competition for Rob Dyke. He's changed his name. I'm not sure what he's changed into. I'll put down there what he's changed his name into. But this is something that he used to do to be a YouTuber competition. Before I even get into this one, I know it's going to hit hard because my hair in this is beautiful. I loved my hair back in this when I was like 24 maybe. Yeah. Did this all stop motion. Thank you. I did all this stop motion. It took me over a month, I think, to do in total. Working like in between work, first thing in the morning, I'd have like a goal of doing like 6 pages, getting them drawn out, getting them coloured and washed. It's the most amount of effort that I've ever put into a video, I think, over a long amount of time. So this is back in 2015. Look at that. I beautiful. I loved it.
I love to watch YouTube videos. They fill me with such glee and delight. Then an idea sprung to light. I leaped from my chair and took flight. To the drawing board I ran to create a plan that shall excite. This year will be my year to shine bright.
The animation is beautiful on this. It's if you want to look at my style, this is exactly my style of art when I was doing art. It's not very familiar, I see. Oh man, I loved it. I loved every moment of this. It was such hard work. But
only armed with a cellular phone and a tripod I won off eBay for £7.50 plus rushing packaging. Oh, the steal! I took sight.
Wait there. Wait. I still have it. I still have the tripod. I mean, it's seen a little bit of better days, and it's still my only tripod I have. I have these ring lights with the little attachments. Look at this boy. £7.50 on eBay. That's how you start careers. With cheap ass equipment. Have cheap ass equipment and talent, then no talent, and lots of expensive equipment.
But this was not right. My video quality was down, my audio crackled and fizzed. It was such a fright. What I needed was a brave knight. Then I saw Mr. Rob Dyke, a kind-hearted soul on the YouTube site. So you want to be a YouTuber, he proclaimed outright. Hell yes, I screamed all night. But why do I deserve such a treasure trove of wonder and might? Well, the equipment would breathe new life into my channel and help it soar like a kite. I have a passion to create, share, and inspire.
You got the little city from Bioshock Infinity just floating on by. You're gonna have an alien.
Take my
there's an alien.
New height. I want to be part of a community to showcase my talent and collaborate with like-minded individuals. With your help, this channel could ignite. With my budget, she is tight. So pretty please, Mr. Rob Dyke, help me upon this path to reach my goals, because I asked ever so polite.
I love that. I love that. That is one of the videos that I am the most proud of. I love that video. It's beautiful. That brings back some fun memories. The stress of making that thing in time, no, but that is one of my more prouder videos, I have to say. I really enjoy it. After the Rob Dyke video, it was a Loot Crate episode. I'd got it for my birthday. It was my very first one. I was really excited and I had to put it online, so here we are.
And tonight, I've got something very special for you, because this is my very first Loot Crate. So let's open this bad boy up. Boom! So this month's all about dystopia. I've change this one.
I loved the RoboCop t-shirt that they did for the Loot Crate. One of my favourites.
I'm absolutely loving the t-shirt. Look at that. All in its glory. First thing on the top, trusty handbook. You'll find in every Loot Crate.
I have the from the Dystopia one. And it was a little key that you got, and it was from Bioshock Infinity, and it's got a bird on one side and a cage on the other side, and I'm keeping it for when I can finally own my own home. That key is going to be the key that I open that door with. It's been years in the making, and I haven't got there yet, but I will get there. And it's in my wallet, so I know that I will reach my goal at some point.
Straight in there, we've got a Matrix jigsaw puzzle, which I
never did it.
Can you sort of see that?
I never made the puzzle. I never did. I couldn't be asked. The Fallout pin. I loved the Fallout pin. I still love pins. I love pins. I have pins up here that I love. I haven't got that one. I lost that one.
Sound effect. Next up, we've got a sick vinyl Fallout figure. Now, would you believe that last month I was going to get one of these?
I lies.
How beautiful is that?
Lies.
Then we next thing in here.
Yeah.
The Bioshock Infinity.
I still have this. I still have this in my wallet. One day. One day.
Can zoom in. How nice does that look? You've got the bird on the one side and you've got cage on the other one. And last but not least, we've got a Terminator 2 metal print. Beautiful. Look at the detail on that. Actually, That's freaking spooky, guys. That is actually... Thanks for watching, guys. I couldn't have hoped for a better first Loot Crate. And it was...
To be fair, that was a really good first Loot Crate to have. I mean, Loot Crate have been up and down, and they've gone out of business, and they're back in business. I don't think I would ever get another Loot Crate. But I did enjoy getting the t-shirts and treating myself and the little surprise that you'd get every month. That was beautiful. I really enjoyed that. Hello! We're about halfway through the video, and if you're enjoying what's here, maybe you like, maybe you subscribe, maybe you share, maybe if you loved me enough. Do you love me enough? Story time 1. Why I'm so bad at exercise. I did this entire video from my head. I just set the camera rolling. I just cut a few bits out where I was going, much like I do these days. I do that all the time. Video was complete improv. It sort of shows. It really does. It really sort of shows. Let's go. Look at my hair. I poofed my hair up and did it all crazy to try and, like, become more of a character, more of a funny character. I'm not sure it worked out.
So I still want to exercise, but I want to exercise a little bit in my own home.
Exercise.
So I bought some DVDs.
DVDs.
Now, I'm not sure if you've ever worked out to an exercise DVD. It's quite a sight to see. I mean, I only...
Especially when I do it.
Trying to work out while trying to dodge furniture is something they don't tell you in the thing. Now, when I started, no one explained this was partly a workout and partly a smelly shower. Exercise equipment I do have just... So I tried taking up running. Now, first time I went out running, you know, got the tracksuit bottom, just with normal trainers and just a t-shirt. Now, if you ever go out running like that, you look like you could have fighting. We're going full kit. I mean, full kit. I went out, I bought a ridiculously tight trousers that leave nothing to the imagination.
I know you would want to see that.
Use the meat and two veg to an inconspicuous place because I look like a sex offender at this point. And then you've got that ridiculously tight top. I mean, you only look good in this stuff if you're a runner and you've been a runner for at least a good amount of time. I'm putting the thing on. It comes up to here. It's like a fucking tank top. I've got bigger titties than my wife. It just sucks. All of the back fat.
There are some beautiful parts in here.
Into my throat and give me these tips. What the fuck's this? What the fuck's this? Now all back fat has gone where it should be, in the back. But now it looks like I've got a bum in my back. Like fucking Notre Dame fucking... And of course, nowhere is complete without sweatpants, so that...
I like that bit. The physical comedy that I was doing in that, I enjoyed the physical comedy in that. The movement and the timing, I was getting it. I was starting to learn comedic timing and stuff like that. And this was going to be like the premise. I was going to start the YouTube channel, and it was going to be like a stand-up routine, and I was going to look into stand-up, and I don't even think I could just... No, I don't. I have a very ADHD working brain, and I could only really do short sentences before I screw up, and then my brain just like... just, yeah. So, I usually get a well thought out bit, and then kind of trail off, and I'm not sure how that would work. Working within something you've got like remember half an hour's work of material. Like, I couldn't do it. It's too stressful for me. This is stressful enough, and I can edit this.
There I am. What they also didn't tell you is that Yes, they do soak up the sweat, but when you sweat buckets, they end up turning into some sort of cruise.
I love that Hawaiian shirt.
Just swelled up, and I've got this massive donut on my head at this point, and the thing just droops. Just slowly, as I'm running, I can feel it drooping. Oh shit. Boom. It's now next. I am the man that turned a sweatband into a fucking necklace. And I'm very self-conscious that I might be hit by a car.
Might be hit by a car.
As we all are. Okay. Reflectors. Reflectors are a must.
No.
Right.
Okay.
So I've got the vest.
Last chance.
High visibility vest. You can think of a fucking mile. So good enough for me. That's not good enough for me. The vest does its trick, but I need more. You'll get these like little reflectors that you have on bikes, and I put them on shoulders. Still not enough. Right, headgear. Got that little claw. I'm properly lit up. No one's gonna miss me, and I mean
No one's gonna miss me.
But sort of what nobody told me was how hard running actually is. Full pelt down the road, I'm racing my balls up, I'm sweating bricks, I am literally melting away. I'm like, okay, I start to get out of breath, I start to slow down a little bit. I get to the point where I can't move any further. I look back, and I'm 3 doors away from my house.
I'm sorry, that's classic comedy. I knew that was even coming. Oh my god! How have I paused this? The most outrageous comments while stretching my ears. I like this. I love. It's got the Rick and Morty t-shirt. I love the Rick and Morty t-shirt. The blue one. This is from Loot Crate as well. And the pin from the other episode. A little callback to the other episode. And my hair's all messy. Another callback to that episode. No. I mean, I wish I would have thought about these things in hindsight like that. Little Easter eggs. But no. That thing doesn't exist. Think I've got brain power like that? Huh. I think you think too much of me.
In those 10 years, I've had quite a few interesting comments. In that time, I've gone from everything to a small 8mm, all the way up to 44.
The popped collar. When you always see me in all my videos, and I've always got that popped collar. What is that? I just love the way it looks. Don't judge me. No judgment.
I was once asked if someone could put a padlock through my ear and then throw away the key, because that's an hilarious prank.
I don't like it. It's not funny. Don't do it.
I just wanted to wring the guy's neck for even suggesting the theory. So around 6 or so years ago, I'd just come out of college, I'd done art, so I didn't have really any career prospects to go straight into, but, you know, it's time to get a job. You spent enough time in the school, it's time to get out there in the real world. So I'm there in the job centre, and the guy gives me this list of jobs. They start ticking them off. No, that won't be good for you. That's no good for you. Can't work in retail. Can't work in a bar. But why was my question? He turned around and looked quite blankly at me. He's like, you're better suited for factory work or somewhere behind the scenes, you know, with your ears and whatnot. It's quite offensive to people, isn't it? It's quite offensive. How are my ears offensive to other people?
I don't get this anymore. Things have come a long way for Space in Their Ears. It's become a lot more popular. But when I first started at 16, there was nobody doing it. And when I was from a very small town in the West Midlands, Everybody looked at you, everyone was looking at you strange, and everyone had comments about it. Little old grannies coming up to this, why have you done that to yourself? Why have you done something so disgusting? And I couldn't find a job for a long period of time looking around my area. And it always was, you have to work in the back because they don't want to see you out in the front. And I mean, how silly is that, truly? But I mean, discrimination is rampant in the workplace, and have to truck on, and just throw all that behind you. Don't let them get on top of you. They will never get on top of you. You will always come out on top. You will be the victor.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Just because I would choose to stretch my ears doesn't mean I have leprosy, and doesn't mean that people run in terror from me. Why the fuck can't I work in a shop, or an office, or wherever the fuck I want to work? Why do my ears and my appearance have to dictate where I want to work, or my job opportunities? To say I stormed out that twice, unbelievably frustrated, and have not gone back to this day.
I'm gonna take this one out. I'm not gonna even start and react to this one. And needless to say, somebody wanted to put who's saying it's large if they want to put it in this ear? But they're on about putting a sausage typed thing through my ear and seeing if it would fit. I mean, no. Ew. What? What the hell, man? That is really, really gross. Really gross. And I mean, I'd always say to them, well, I mean, you can try, but I don't know if yours would be that small. I mean, it's to try and even think you'd fit through a hole this small. You sort of setting yourself up to say that you have a small sausage thing that you'll try to put in there. I mean, and there it was, all done. What did you think of the video? What did you see? This evolution as it's come along? Did you like the cringiness of the old videos? It's been a wild ride, I've got to say. And it's still continuing. I am no way close to my goal of trying to become this well-rounded person and doing what I can to put myself out there and show my personality to the world and people laugh and bring a little brightness to the world that isn't there. End of story. End of the video. Done. Dusted. Why not? Think about liking, subscribing and sharing this video if you really enjoyed it. There's other videos that you can go and see. I've just started the channel making full content, but there's shorts and stuff that you can go and view. Or there's TikTok, that's where I'm most frequently cast. There's Instagram, which I'm starting now and is filling up with content. There's Twitter, and there's loads out there. There's loads. You can find loads of stuff. Until next time, I love you guys.